Hi, in this demo of FormTitan and Salesforce, I would like to show you how we can use custom buttons in FormTitan to invoke different Salesforce actions. For example, I've got this table that we populate from a certain account ID. If I publish this form, you will see that it loads as soon as the form loads and brings me all the contacts for that account. What I want to do, for example, is to filter by, let's say, contacts that their source is web. To do that, it's quite easy. All you have to do is go to button, bring in a button. We'll call it show web only, and the button type will be Salesforce action. We will set the Salesforce action in a second. We first need to create the get operation. So I'll put the button here and I'll go to Salesforce integration, get from Salesforce map fields, and I've got the get that I do already when the form loads. I'll duplicate that and edit it. Okay, so I'll remove the execute on form load obviously, and I'll edit a condition to say bring me based on the account ID hidden field and based on the source. So lead source equals, and here I can just hardcode it to web. If I wanted to, I'll say and that's more or less it. The map fields are the same as before. I've just mapped the full name and lead source, and that's all I have to do. The last thing obviously is to say using custom button. Let's apply that, and then go to the custom button, set the Salesforce action, and I want it to be contact get. Click add, and that's more or less it. So let's see what we've done now. So if I go and view the form now, we can see we bring in the data. If I say show web only, we see that now the table is filtered. Now obviously we want to be able to execute the get again, or maybe add new users. So if you want to do that, that's quite easy. Let's go back to our form. If you want to remove the filter, we just create another button and execute the get again. But what I want to show you is how we can add a new contact without using the table's add functionality. So what I'll do is I will bring in the full name like that, make it a bit smaller, something like that. Okay, and then I will say with the button add, and again that's a Salesforce action. Now what we want to happen is obviously we want to add the contact to the account and refresh the table to show that it's been added. Now to do that, what I'll do is when I create a contact, I'll bring the contact ID back to a hidden field. So let's put a hidden field here, for example, and call it contact ID. Right, so now we'll go to push to Salesforce, click edit to create the contact, and then we'll clear add object, and the object is obviously contact. The action is create, and all I have to do is map the fields. Here account ID is the hidden field that I'll map, and then last name and first name. That's it, and we have added the contact. Last thing is obviously to say using custom button and click apply. Finish. Now we can go to the button itself, and we want to set the action to the Salesforce create. Click add, and we want to return the value from the create to the contact ID hidden field. We'll create an object, we always return the record ID, and then you can use that. So I've returned the record ID, which is a contact ID, to the contact ID hidden field, and I'll apply that. Now the last step to do is to say when contact ID changes, we want to refresh the table. That's quite easy. Go to get from Salesforce, and I'll copy the last one we've just done and edit it. I don't want it to be used in a custom button, so I'll untick that, and I'll change a condition. Instead of lead source equals to web, I'll say lead source not equals to our contact ID. As long as this contact ID participates in the condition, FormTitan knows that as soon as it changes, we need to execute. So this obviously will always be true. And I'll click apply. The rest is the same because we already mapped the fields. So I can click apply again and we are done. So let's see this form in action now. If I click view, I can come and I can say, right, we've got 4 contacts, and I can say another one, maybe Tiger Woods. And if I click add, you can see that Tiger Woods has been added to our table. If I filter to web only, obviously Tiger Woods will not be there, only the 2 other contacts will be there. That's how easy it is to use custom buttons to create and add data and then refresh tables and so on and so forth. Thank you very much.